Good morning. So today I am gonna make a video which I am going to criticize an art which is the Last Supper. There are four steps of an art critic. First is describe, second is analyze, third is interpret, and lastly judge.
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci is one of the most well-known works of artwork in the world. It is a massive fresco fashion painting on the wall of Santa Maria del Greci, Milan, Italy. The closing meal shared by Jesus and his disciples in an upper room in Jerusalem, the occasion of the organization of the Eucharist. When Christ tells his apostles that one of them will betray him. Very honestly, I tell you, one of you is going to betray me. It is captured in the photograph of the Last Supper, Gospel of John 13:21. Each apostle is proven in the picture, behaving in an exclusive way. In the painting, we can see the unique textures like the one of the tablecloth. The artist used the colorations in an unhappy and dark way, with a lot of shadows and sad color like blue, white, and gray. The artist tried to create an ambient where you ought to experience the divinity of Jesus and its very holy atmosphere. The shapes are used in this portrait to create the feeling of area like the squares and rectangles are the parts of the constructing in the portrait they are used to make that the strains have been used to create house and the sensation of profundity in the lower back part of the painting and to create volume. The texture performs the role to decorate the garments of the characters in the painting. Additionally, in the walls and the tablecloth, the usage of the illusion of texture, the mild in the work is very few. It's more like a dark room with a lot of shadows, and also he used the dark value. The artist's statement was to create a representative work on a famous palace. The meaning of it goes farther than a single painting. We believe that he wanted to create the most remembered paint of Christ and his last meal. To us, it also means a way for people to see how the Last Supper of Christ was. It only relates to us in religion and maybe in culture because of it being a Renaissance painting. The feeling that we have while looking at it is the feeling of balance, having everything in balance, everything focused on the middle where Christ is. The portrait of the Last Supper is one of the most fascinating and intriguing of all the times, due to the fact it represents one of the most iconic moments in human history and Christian history. This was once the night which Jesus introduced earlier than this assembled that one of them would betray him. In the painting, Leonardo da Vinci has surpassed all other painters with its intense realism. Instead of developing a mere illustration of the scene, Leonardo captured a portrait like satisfactory in every face, demonstrating the emotion and dismay that the apostles ought to have felt upon listening to that one of their very own would betray Jesus.